Hey there, everybody. It's Centauri. Thank you so much for finding my channel and checking it out. This will be a channel solely focused on reading stories and holding discussions. So if you enjoy that style of content, please subscribe, and I hope you look forward to it. This used to be a gaming channel, so if you are subscribed for memes or gaming, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I hope you enjoy the new work that I put out, as I enjoy it a lot more than my previous work. With that out of the way, this will be the first story I read on the channel and will be a preview of my first official video. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you have a nice night. So, in my 29F family, a few of us drink/collect bourbon, mainly me, my brother in law 33M, and my dad 60M. Where we live, some bottles are extremely rare, expensive, and hard to find, so collectors will line up at stores or attend special events hoping to get one. My brother in law was especially excited because he has a huge bourbon collection but has never been able to find a bottle of Pappy bourbon. It's like the holy grail of bourbons that all collectors, myself included, would die to find a bottle of at this price. I was originally thinking about going because I also collect bourbon, although my collection is much smaller, but I had not committed to going because it was Thanksgiving morning and we had a lot going on. My brother in law had a last minute work arrangement on Thanksgiving morning, so he asked my sister to go in his place to hopefully purchase the bottle of Pappy. My sister doesn't really care about collecting bourbon, so she asked me to come along to avoid attending this whole bourbon circus alone, as she said it. Since I already considered going and wanted a chance at a cool bottle for my collection, I decided to go with her. I knew my sister was there specifically for my brother in law, but I considered myself an independent participant who was keeping my sister company. Everyone would eventually be called, but the earlier you got selected, the better chances you had of getting the bourbon that you wanted. When we arrived, my sister and I received numbers 54 and 55. My number was called about 15 people in, and I bought a bottle of Pappy for around $100. I was thrilled. This is literally the bottle of a lifetime I never thought I would get. My sister was called inside much later after the Pappy was gone and settled for a bottle of E.H. Taylor, which is good, but not nearly as rare or expensive. Later, when we got home, my brother in law's expression dulled, and he immediately said, "That is my bourbon. You said you would go." He believes I solely went as a stand in, so that Pappy should belong to him. Apparently, his belief is that I'd stolen the bottle that he would have gotten if he had been able to attend. My sister backed me up. She went on her own accord. That's her bottle. My number didn't get called in time to buy the Pappy. It made me wonder if his collection was more important than my ownership over the bottle. My brother in law still refers to it as his Pappy and brings up Pappygate whenever possible, whether it's at a family celebration or Dad's Christmas party. So, did I mess up? I went because I also drink and collect bourbon and wanted a bottle for myself, and I genuinely did not realize he believed I was attending on his behalf. In his mind, I schemed him out of the bottle he has wanted for years to complete his collection. I never agreed to give him anything I bought. I used my own money to make the purchase and no one else's. Our argument is mostly in good fun. I love my sister and my brother in law. I would just like to settle it so I can stop hearing about Pappygate. Rest assured, when I open this bottle, it'll 100% be in his stead so he can enjoy the first taste.